We have some Furbies. Let's zoom out a little bit. This thing's kind of cute. $3, not bad. There's some M&Ms and some Ariel. Ignore my dirty shoes. I don't know if they actually got on camera or not. I love that dress. Nothing I'm looking for. Bag of animals. Nothing. This is one of my favorite booths of all time. Because they always have such fun stuff. And I always get a lot of Bratz stuff here. But today we have a bunch of Barbies. Any that I'm looking for. She's cute and only $10. So maybe she's also very cute. She's only $12. Mary Kate or Ashley. Look at this little Furby. A little guy. We have a little Taco Bell dog. He's $3, but he's really dirty. It doesn't show up well on camera, but that's cute. Hey, so I have to dub over this part just because it was really quiet and I didn't want to disturb the owner. But here are some of the older Barbies. Okay prices, not something I'm willing to pay, at least not at the moment. There are some really pretty holiday Barbies. I think they were mostly a fair price. I'm trying to think if any of those like stuck out to me. Look at that Biko cup. I kind of regret not getting that. And there were some of the Disney, I forget what year, Happy Meal toys. 100 Years of Magic, that's what it was. And then these ridiculously priced Pokémon cards that I don't know how they expect to get anything out of. Some type of like little Barbie game. Cute. I love this little house. 15. I don't know. Kelly maybe. This is adorable. I'm tempted to get John Smith. Because I don't have this one. And I'm really close to completing this set. So he's actually very tempting. The Hannah closet with accessories. And a guitar. I do have some Hannah dolls, so. We have some Disney plates. Some of the Coca-Cola Barbies. I love the scratched out $5.99. Iconic. There's actually really fun stuff here. These little bathroom sets, I love these. She's tempting. Candy's Barbie. Oh my god, the little computer. Cute. However, that Pocahontas doll has been here for 10 billion years. Yes. She's cute. Everybody, Editor Cleo again, dubbing over this part too, so I actually got that Corella at an estate sale. There were some cute Barbies here, but nothing that just tickled my fancy enough. The Barbie and Me was kind of tempting. And some of the Disney Barbies were tempting as well, but... Hello everyone, Cleo and Janelle here. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back. If you're not, happy birthday to me. This was filmed like a week a week before my birthday. So not a birthday haul by any means, but a fun thrifting find haul. I may have some thrifting footage, but honestly, a lot of the stuff today is stuff that I got when we were out with family or friends. So I just didn't film because I don't really like filming with family and friends just because I want to give them my attention because they're out with us. So yeah, without further ado, there was also some mail that I left out of the mail haul the other day. How? Literally how? So we have if I'm not mistaken, a Forever Diamonds skirt, and then a Witch Will from the double pack shirt. So manifesting for Will. Still manifesting Elion too. And then we have, I think it was Yasmin shoes for Forever Diamonds, and then also got Genie Magic Yasmin's belt in that little lot. Sorry about the bag rustling. We have a special guest as always. She's excited to share what we found. So as far as thrifting goes, in no particular order, I just literally have a big pile of things. So we found a Whisker Haven Tells coloring book. And I loved Whisker Haven Tells when it came out. I don't think I ever saw this coloring book though. If I did, for some reason or another, I don't think I got it. Yeah, it was like 79 cents. So it's cute. Will I color in it? Who's really to say? Maybe if I find another one, because I'm really picky about that, as I've mentioned before in the past. So we have that. We have, this was $1. I'm not sure what else in it. I got it for a couple of things. We have Mike Wazowski McDonald's keychain. I will probably be selling that. I don't need that. Rafiki and Simba. And it has a speaker in it. That said, do I just shake it? Is that all I do? I don't know, there's not like a button or anything as far as I can tell. Whenever you shake it, it makes a noise. It's like a thunder maker thing. I don't know. I think that's from the live action one. I didn't really watch it. One of the reasons is for Ursula. So my bathroom is in The Little Mermaid. So anytime I can find, I think these are like the Disney store figures, I get them. Anything like Little Mermaid themed. Here's another one of the Rafiki and Simba's. That has to be it. I don't know. So those will probably also be going up. This is a something from McDonald's. Not quite sure what. It's got like a little mirror inside. If anybody knows, please tell me. It is a cool like little wand, but I probably won't be keeping it. I don't know what use I would have for this, but I have it. We have Max. I cannot believe these were in there. We have, I guess, Simba. Do these like snap together? Or something? I think they like make like a little train. That said, this moves, but I don't know why. He doesn't seem to make any noise, but I got him. We have Olaf, who's like a little launcher thing. I may keep him, I may not keep him. We have, ooh, Prince Eric, and he's kind of gross. But it's Prince Eric. And we have, oh, she's adorable. We have Ariel. And then the main reason I got this was for Flounder. The other Little Mermaid things like were definitely there, but I really wanted a Flounder to put with Scuttle and Sebastian because I didn't have one. So interesting. Again, not sure what this is. I've apparently missed a movie. Or two. I know I've missed a couple of movies. But what are you gonna do? Next we have Barbie Fairytopia because it was 50 cents and I didn't have this one. I don't think, yeah, it's literally just the movie. So fun. Sorry if you hear anything outside. Lawn work's being done. And then these I was so excited about. So as a kid, I had Mew and Mewtwo. And I want to say a Pikachu as well of these. But literally, you can't find them anywhere for a good price. Like, people are always charging $50 for one of these, which is ridiculous. But I just so happened to find them for $1. $1 a piece. So we got Bulbasaur and we got Vaporeon. I was going to take them out originally, but I don't think I will. I like the outer thing with their number. And then here is this set. So I would love to get all of these eventually. Oh, I don't think I knew about the Togepi one. I need the Togepi one, and I would love to have the Mew and Mewtwo back as well. I would like them all, really. Sadly, those were the only two on the table. But I grabbed them, and I'm so excited to have them back. Let's see what the price was. $2.99 at Remeda? I don't know what that is. I think they were going to charge like $13 originally. I'm guessing it just didn't sell. So that one actually has like the original price for $2.99, and people are out here trying to scalp them for $50. Don't pay that. They're not worth that. They're bouncy balls. They're really good bouncy balls. Like, I remember as a kid just how good of a bouncy ball they are. Trust me. But like, don't pay absurd prices for Pokemon, like vintage Pokemon things. Trust me. It's not worth it. Some of the paint came off, but that's okay. Paint, paper. They're not painted. Okay, next. This one may be the one where the footage is from. That said, Color Splash John Smith. Completely forgot about him because I was so mad. And that's part of the reason I just didn't film this, because there was I'm assuming a father and like his teenage son, and he was like teaching his teenage son how to go on eBay and look at prices to see if the dolls that they were looking at were worth anything. But anyway, we got Coca-Cola Party Barbie with the little bear. So I did recently get the picnic set. And it was between this and the picnic set, but I ultimately went with the picnic set, which is fine because I found this one for $12. So, and I love the little Coca-Cola bear. He's so stinking cute. And this tickled me. The little poster of the Coca-Cola bear on the motorcycle. Sorry for the multiple cuts. Lawn work is being done, so I may have to redo some things. So it says, Barbie is having a party with her friends and plenty of Coca-Cola. You're invited to all the fun. Carefully remove the doll from package, unfold side, push out the shelves and table, push down tab to keep in place. So this one, like, they actually want you to take it out because it creates like a little diorama. The Coca-Cola polar bear sits on a chair. Adorable. And I will most definitely be unboxing her later and making this little scene because I love that more than I love the box. So, sorry to all the in-box Barbie collectors. And then, thankfully, I made it to her before he did. So we have a Tycho, I'm guessing original Ariel doll. Because look at her hair. It's like the brownish red. How cool. And she has the molded on top, so I'm not entirely sure. I definitely think she's been taken out before. Because like she does have a little tear in her box and it's just been retaped. So cute. And she was only $8. And I know that you can find like the Tycho ones, but I searched high and low and could not really find. Maybe I just like mistyped or like overlooked or something. Maybe I was looking in the wrong places. But for $8, score. Little Mermaid's one of my all-time favorite movies. Always has been. It was number 1 until Tangled came out. And then also on that shelf, we have a Pokémon Poliwag spinner from Kellogg's, still in the packaging. He was only $3. At first I was like, oh, that's the Burger King thing. Like, oh man, I wish I would have waited. But no, it's the Kellogg's spinny top. So that gives me Pikachu and now Poliwag. I used to have Meryl. Meryl's long gone, has been for years. No idea what happened to him. So I'm happy to have Pikachu, a little friend. So next we have a Disney Store Jasmine, who has everything but her shoes, it seems. I believe that this is from the like newer classic princess line, which is awesome because I've been collecting those and I did not have a Jasmine. I do have like the maybe not original, but the 2006, 2007 Jasmine. So it's nice to have an updated one with side eye. I love the side eye. And then we also at this one found Sophia. She needs so much help, but she was $3.50, same booth as the Jasmine, and she has her locket. She is missing her shoes, but she's articulated. Oh, and she apparently sings or something. Didn't realize. It said she is dead, so whenever I wash her, I will have to make sure that I don't mess up everything. She also has her crown, which is the biggest reason I got her. Was she was articulated, she has her crown, and it's my first Sophia doll, so she's twice the size of Amber, because Amber is 5 inches. I'm guessing this one's like a 10-inch doll, probably. Thankfully you can't see that she doesn't have her shoes. Her legs are not articulated. I'm assuming Mattel. Maybe not. Maybe she's Disney Store. Because it just says Disney. There's no Mattel. So cute. So this thrift store, the Jasmine Sophia, we were in there for like 30 minutes. Like they were about to close. It was probably closer to like 45 minutes. And it was so good to me. So I also got this Bratz chair that I had been watching on Mercari. I can't sit in it, but Harley can as soon as I get it all cleaned up. And it's in pretty good shape. It just needs kind of wiped down. There is some fading, but I've expected that from a chair, honestly. So, cool. I think I paid like $14 for that. And I saw it and was like, so Earth said, give it here. We're gonna get it. I knew I couldn't sit in it, but I'm like, Harley can. And she will. No? She thought about it. And finally, I am so mad that I wasn't filming, because if you have watched any of Brooke or ex-Canadensis' videos, you know about this doll that is a mystery to everybody. We know it's not Bratz, obviously. We know that they seem to be like, I don't know the right word. I mean, they're not widely available. They're not a prototype because there have been multiple found. And guess who just got their hands on one of the girls from the set? Me. I was hoping and praying that her tag would say something about her, but sadly, it just says doll, spotted top / shoes / purse, black skirt, long blonde hair, $10. That's all it says. But oh my gosh. And just like the other ones, it just says made in China. Her hair's in pretty good shape, actually. And she has her purse. She does have a couple of bite marks on her finger, but the jewelry is actual metal. Can confirm. Just like Brooke's, the red-headed one that she has. She has her earrings, which are metal. I don't know why they've taped her shoes down, but she was just sitting with a bunch of baby dolls, and I screamed and ran, and I was like, this is one of the dolls. And Earth is like, the dolls? And I'm like, yeah, the mystery dolls. So I have to get her. I never thought that I would find one ever, because they seem to be like, I don't want to say rare, but obscure. I do know that somebody has introduced a blonde one out into the world. I'm not the first. I can't remember who it was, but it was not me. That said, I obviously sent it to Brooke, as we are friends. I was like, hey, you'll never guess what I just found for $10 at Thrift. The blonde one. She's in my trunk right now. My FBI guy on my phone was probably like, who's in your trunk right now? But I mean, I guess, okay, I guess her feet were taped, that way we wouldn't lose the shoes. So the shoes just say made in China. She does have the toe ring, and I will definitely take like really good pictures of her eventually, probably after this video goes up and goes live. Sorry, we are getting the tape from her shoes. So the bottom of her shoes also just say doll $10. But once we get all of this tape off, we will see what's going on. But I never in a billion years would have thought that I would own one of these. I was in a bigger city, and I'm pretty sure that there's a Target close to there. See, where I live, there are no Targets for many, many miles. Like, hours away. So, maybe the Target theory's right. I'm not saying it is by any means. Like, do not say, oh, Cleo and Denal. No, Cleo and Denal did not say that. Cleo and Denal said maybe there's some factual truth to the Target theory. I know she's not a Bratz doll. I did Google lens her. All it gave me was Chloe from Bratz. She's not a Bratz doll. That said, maybe we're getting closer to finding one in box. If anybody has one in box, please send pictures. Give us the name of the line, something. So she does have her other toe ring as well. And let's see what we're made of. Okay, I think the seller bought her secondhand because there was a tag here. that has been ripped off. So I'm guessing they have found her at some kind of yard or estate sale or something. Who's really to say? I went to an antique mall where it's just kind of booths set up and like the owners are not there usually unless they're just restocking, but this owner was not there nor restocking. So I did not get any information other than what was on the tag. So the clothes are really good quality. And the back has some like extra plastic pieces that have come out. Oh, her purse is taped to her arm. I was like, man, what is going on? I wish they hadn't done that though, because it's kind of killing the purse, which is sad. So there are already so few of these. Please don't. Okay, the purse has a tag, but it just says made in China. What are you? The skirt has a tag that just says made in China. Man, I was hopeful. I hate that the stuff is peeling so bad. Like to the point that I'm genuinely afraid. Okay, I think this is on backwards, actually. Why did you guys put this on her backwards? We will also go over her individual outfit pieces just because these dolls you don't see a lot of. So yeah, here's her back, her front, her face, and this one has a cute little butterfly tattoo. And she has the earrings, she has the ring, and the toe rings, and like her toes are so realistic, they're so creepy. Why are your toes like that? The back of her neck just says made in China, and there are literally no markings anywhere else, which I think we kind of already knew. She has that articulation and this articulation. The next doll meetup, I think we're going to bring the girls together for the next doll act meetup. Here is the shirt. Sadly, nothing inside. I cannot wait to get her all fixed up. At first I was like, I don't know if I love these, but I don't know. I'm so obsessed and so curious about them. There is the skirt. And here are her shoes. Very dirty. She needs a good wash. But what do you mean that I found one? That is incredible. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Literally, never in a million years would have dreamed it. But dreams can come true, kids. Alright, that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!